Peace and love, family. So, as you can see from the title of this video, I've just had a new revelation that Shreen Brazil only works for babies. Now let me tell you why. That's gonna be the theme for this video. And also the other theme for this video as well is Shreen Brazil is a muscle too. Those two analogies, right? Let me explain to you. So, this is gonna be a pretty interesting one. Stick through the whole video, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try and take it through and explain this to y'all very slowly and very thoroughly. So I'm gonna try to take my time. I'm gonna try and be zen as fuck and just channel this and try and explain it as best as how Lakshmi would want me to, because it's important. This is for all you people that are having trouble with Shreen Brazil and you're doing it and saying it's not working and, you know, this, that, and the third, for whatever reason that it's not working for you. If anything, watch this whole video, okay? Now, starting off, if you do 100 push-ups for one day and you look in the mirror, will you see results in that chest getting bigger? Will you? Maybe a little bit, probably not. Did something happen? Yeah, something definitely happened. I feel my chest a little tighter, you know what I'm saying? It poke out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Them 100 push-ups, yeah. Okay. Now, if you do 100 push-ups for 1 month straight, will you see results? 100 push-ups a day for 31 days straight. Straight committed. 100 days. You look in that mirror, how that chest gonna look? Do you think you will see results? Most likely the answer is yes, right? That chest gonna be right. The answer has to be yes, unless you have some type of muscular disorder. So most of y'all aren't seeing results because you are probably the first person. And here's why. It's very easy to be that first person. You know what I mean? Chant them Shreen Brazils, oh, do it hard one day, maybe hard for 1 week. I don't see any results. As opposed to that person that stayed committed 31 days, kept driving every day, stayed with it. Right? So anybody can be that first person, you know. If it was that easy, you know, if it was that easy, then everybody would be rich, right? You know? So look, everyone can chant Shreen Brazil for 1 day, maybe even 1 week, and see no results and say, man, this shit don't work, I'm done, right? I still got a bird chest. I done did 100 push-ups, 100 Shreen Brazils that one day. Damn, look in the mirror, man, it's all right. Maybe I tried it again a couple days later, did the 100 push-ups again, but you know, maybe something, but you done went back down, you know what I'm saying? That chest done went back down to where it was before, you know what I'm saying? On them times between then when you didn't do anything. So now it's just kind of back to where it was that first time you did it. Okay, it's back up. As opposed to you doing it every day, you know, that whole week, and it's gradually building up, you know? So, that first person It's easy to be that person. But how many people will hit the gym every day, dedicated and focused until they start seeing results? Not many. If so, we would all be swollen. We would all be bodybuilders, you know what I'm saying? We would all be rich off Stream Brazil, you know, but not everybody, you know what I'm saying, does this and stays dedicated, you know? So you see that bodybuilder, right? You look at that bodybuilder and you say, oh, he's lucky, maybe. Maybe 10% of the people might look at that bodybuilder and say, oh, he's lucky. He's a freak of nature, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy he got that big, you know. But nowadays, we know how muscles work. We know the effects of exercise, you know, and consistency in exercise. And 90% of people will look at that bodybuilder and know, when you see a swole-ass dude out in public, you look at him, right? And you just know he put months and months and months and probably years in to building up them muscles. It didn't happen overnight, right? Right. So we know he didn't get lucky, right? We know he put in the consistent work day by day by day. He probably started off as a thin, small, little frail person, you know, and then he took years to get them huge muscles, you know? So as above, so below. As within, so without, right? The universe works the same way. It's corny and cliche, but consistency is key. Consistency is key. It's all the corny stuff, the little stuff, the corny stuff, all of it. It's the big stuff, you know what I'm saying, that matters, you know. It's corny, but it's very, very, very crucial and important. And this is what makes the difference, you know. Success stories and successful people, it doesn't happen overnight. It can, you know, if we're talking physical money, you know, just Stream Brazil, it can happen overnight, yeah, you know, right? But most of the time, it does not happen overnight. So, as above, so below, as within, so without. Just name me one god or goddess that's lazy. None, right? They put in the work as well. You know what I mean? These gods are not sitting up there. It's real easy to get caught up nowadays with this instant gratification, but you gotta just look at the gods and the goddesses, you know, all these stories, all their lives, you know, they put in hard work, right? Let me see. Peep this. Did Buddha reach enlightenment overnight? Did he meditate for one day and get it? Boom. Oh, there it is. Nah, he sat for days and days and months and years, right? Did Vishwamitra discover the word Brazil for Stream Brazil? Did he discover that overnight, you know? Nah, he didn't. He sat in meditation for 1,500 years. Body turned the light, you know, sat there telecommunicating with the universe as to what will be the proper sound, the proper word, the proper syllable that can bring all of the universe's children out of poverty and have nobody be poor and everybody be rich and abundant, how we should be, you know, right? Being rich and abundant and prosperous is your birthright, you know? Like Dr. Pillai says, poverty is a disease, and it's a disease of the mind. You know, you have to learn how to be broke and learn how to, you know, look at money as a negative thing, you know? You get taught that here in this 3D realm, you know? So it's just a matter of snapping out of it, you know? it's not a problem. It's nothing wrong with, getting down here and everybody gets caught up, But you got to realize what's really going on. All this it's the little stuff, the little corny stuff, all these subatomic particles and all this, everything floating around. The corny stuff, we are one. We really are one. Me, you, this video, the air between, in the space between this video and me and you is all the same thing, came from the same source, So you have to keep that in the back or in the front of your mind all the time and know and realize where you at and how things work. And this is how the universe works, right? So moving on. Did you learn how to ride a bike overnight or in one day, right? No, it took time. It took all those times you falling down and getting back up, and you riding around. Okay, I got it. Boom, fall, get back up, I'm good. Did Michael Jackson learn how to moonwalk in a day or overnight? No, he didn't. He put in that time, that work and consistency, which you just like, oh, he's just a freak of nature. When he come on that first little concert that he did, and he just, you know what I'm saying? So it didn't happen overnight, You just see the end result when it happens, and you don't see them behind closed doors and behind the scenes when they put in all that work, right? So moving on. So do babies learn to walk in a day? Now here we are. Do babies learn to walk in a day? No, they don't, right? Now, unless you some type of, cosmic being, alien or whatever, I don't know how unless you that, you was most likely a baby before, right? We was all babies. We all had to learn how to walk, right? So what did that look like? We had to practice and practice and practice and try and try and try again and fall and get up and try again and try again and get up, fall, try again, and then start crying because we thinking we can't get it. And we get up and try again and fall down again and fall down again and fall and get up and sit down again and fall and start crying and think it's impossible. Like, damn. There ain't no way I'm going to be able to walk, right? But then we know that doing this crawling shit ain't forever. I look around the whole household, everybody in this bitch walking. I know it's possible. And I get back up and I start, and I know I can walk, and I start walking, because I see in this house, so everybody walking. I chant these string brazies, it don't work, and I don't think it's working, and I'm chanting, and I'm falling, I'm getting back up, and it's not working. I'm thinking it's impossible. Man, I look around the household, and everybody in that mug rich. Everybody on there living prosperous. Everybody rich and abundant. I know I can be rich and abundant too. And I get up and I stay persistent and I keep trying and I keep trying until something happens and I got it now. I see. Results. We got our results now. We walking, we taking steps. I got some money. I found some more. I got a job. New car. Boom. Right? So, so everybody was a baby before. That means you inherently knew at some point how the universe works. You know that the universe takes persistence. Listen to the whole theme of this video. What have I been saying? That bodybuilder, he in there, persistence and consistency, staying persistent. That baby, which you were, I guarantee 100% of y'all watching this video are not adults crawling. Unless you got some type of muscular disease again, and you know, I hope you get over that, no offense, but I can guarantee that y'all are all adults walking, which means that we all learned this lesson, and we all knew that things that you want to grasp and to do and to and to manifest, it's going to take persistence. That's how the whole entire universe works. It works like that physically. Your muscles don't get big until you stay consistent in that gym, pumping that iron. Why would it not work the same way in the spiritual realm and in the spirit and in the universe? Because it does. None of these gods and goddesses were lazy. So, like I was saying, so now we've established that all these people who are successful and that have done great and phenomenal things, let's just take a step back. This is just speaking just holistically, not just Shreen Brzee, anything, just manifesting in general, just life in general, anything, anything. It takes persistence, all these millionaires and all these billionaires, you can go watch some videos on them, and all of them, I guarantee you, will be some hard-nosed, hard-ass, tough-loving, sacrificing everything they got to get what they want. I guarantee you they will be like that. And that's what separates, the regular people from the greats, from the people that, do great things, and you just think they lucky. But they put in that hard work, and they chanted 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 and they chanted, and they focus 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 and they meditated and they meditated. Boom. I hit the lotto. Now it just looks like I got lucky. Now you put in that work that nobody saw. You know what it is. Boom. I got a job. Don't blow it off. You put in that work. You know what it is. The universe know what's up. This is just how it works. So, guys, just practice and practice and chant as much as you can, right? And and go back to your baby self, right? All these millionaires, all these billionaires, you know what the difference is between them and regular people? They babies. That's why Shreen Brzee only works for babies. Everybody that did amazing things, and everybody, specifically speaking on Shreen Brzee, that have gotten exactly what they wanted out of it and manifested correctly, we're all babies. Go back to that baby self. Tap in. Tap in to when you didn't know what impossible meant. You didn't know that, oh, falling down, I don't even know I'm supposed to be sad. I'm just supposed to try this shit again, I see them, I want to walk so bad. Oh, I'm going to keep trying. Oh, boom. Make my legs work. Oh, maybe they just not strong enough. I'm going to keep trying. No, oh, boom. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in and when you didn't know what quitting was. Someone had to teach you how to quit in this 3D realm. They had to teach you how to give up in this 3D reality. They had to teach you how to give up when shit gets hard. They had to teach you how to quit when you're not seeing results. And I done chanted for 4 months, for 5 hours every day, and I don't see nothing. But Shreen Brazie's really working in the background, clearing up all my money karma, shaping up and rewiring my whole brain, nervous system to be able to conceive that I can manifest this number or this goal that I'm trying to achieve, but I'm not physically seeing it right now. But just like when you did them 100 push-ups that day, and you know what I'm saying, you might not have saw results, but you knew something happened. You did 100 push-ups. You did something happened, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't see it though. You look in the mirror, you couldn't see it. You chanted them Shreen Brazies for the whole week straight. You couldn't see it, you know, yet. But you keep putting in that consistent work, right? And it's gonna pay off. So you gotta go back to being that baby that just discovered Shreen Brazie. So now we practice and we chant and fall down and we fall again and get back up and we chant and keep going. And I'm gonna keep repeating this theme until it gets annoying to you, until it makes you do something, until it makes you realize that this is what separates the people that say, oh, that shit don't work, from the people who are like, yeah, I'm getting this, I'm getting that, I'm manifesting this, I'm manifesting that. Because also, right, another big thing that will be getting in your way, and the only thing really that will be getting in your way, is your mind. Where is your mind at? If your attitude towards Shreen Brazie is, oh, it doesn't work, oh, Shreen Brazie is difficult, Shreen Brazie is going to be difficult, right? You are what you thinketh. You are what you, as a man thinketh, so is he. Or whatever, you get what I'm saying, right? So if I keep thinking and keep saying Shreen Brazie is hard and it doesn't work, then what's gonna happen? Your reality and your body has to follow suit, because that's whether, you know, it's not a, you know, it's not an emotional thing or like, oh, you know, no, the body just, and the universe and your mind has to follow what you're saying, you know. You're the commander in chief. You tell it what to do. If you keep telling it, I'm broke. Hey, y'all. Hey, my wrist, my finger, my thumb, my nose, my face, my body, my car, you know, my shoes. Hey, he keeps saying we broke. Hey, we all broke, you know. You know, you got to get that away from you. You have to think positively. You have to reprogram your mind, because that'll be the one thing stopping you and blocking you and making you see no results, because you keep saying, oh, Shreen Brazie is hard. No, Shreen Brazie is easy. And that's what most likely I was manifesting with it so much, because I, you know, I would look at it like, man, I know this works, you know, and then if it doesn't for you, you know, as soon as you see results, that should be the spark plug to turn on your Shreen Brazie engine in your body that should keep running until the end of existence for you. Because once you see results, now you trigger like, oh, okay, it really does work. And now it's just from there on, it's just like, all right, how much am I going to do with it? You know, what am I going to do with it now? Now that I know that it works, you know, now I just keep, you know, need to go in on it as much as I can, and it'll just only get better from there, right? So, so yeah, guys, like, so right, you fall down and you that baby, you get back up and you look around the room and you see a whole household walking and you just know it's possible. You like, man, it's not impossible. Everybody walking. I can too, you know, this crawling shit ain't forever. Look around the room. Everybody in that mug rich. I know it's possible. I know I can too. This broke shit ain't forever. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Peace and love.